She's a hospice patient, and she's getting uncontrollable, trying to crawl on the bed, and I can't control her anymore. She needs for her own safety. Get the hell out of here.
Does she have any medical conditions? Anything we need to know about?
She's got a whole bunch of medical conditions. Get her the hell out of here.
Do you feel like you're in danger, ma'am?
Yeah.
Do you know if there's any weapons there in the home?
Yeah.
You're a firearms guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They're loaded. They're ready to go.
We don't need to see them. I see there's one probably right there in that case, and I see one over there. I like folks that have guns.
Okay.
Because I have guns too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. We're going to get out of here.
Please don't.
I appreciate
Please
you.
don't.
Really do.
That's-
One of you stay.
We can't, man. Yeah, we
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
What did you say?
I said, you're fine until I kill you.
He's threatened to do that. Please.
Get out of here. Go away.
The neighbor man was screaming for help. Told us to call the police. He says he's killed her.
You're not listening. You didn't help me at all.
Do you
earlier.
understand the rights
It's all
I'm
your
reading you?
fault. You guys caused this.
What's up, good people? Welcome back to San Joaquin Valley Transparency. We have an update video for you guys. This is a news segment. This video is narrated by an ex-cop whom I've actually encountered before. She's no longer on the force and she's been working with us. Check out this video. Let us know what you think.
Welcome back, everyone. In this video, we're going to hear about a tragic death in New Mexico. That all could have been avoided had the sorry-ass police officers done their jobs. I'd like to note that the soul-sucking, tyrannical mainstream media puts a different spin on it. You know, rather than hold the people accountable for the actual things they should have done. Before we dive in, let's go over red flag laws. Yes, one of the highest forms of tyranny. A red flag law can vary slightly by state, and you guessed it, violates all the rights. The Second Amendment was established by our founding fathers so that the people can protect themselves. The Fourth Amendment protects the people from unreasonable search and seizure of their person or property, in summary. So you guessed it. Red flag laws violate both of these. Yet, here we are as a society, with some soul-sucking people voting for things like this, and Big Brother putting it into action. Red flag laws allow law enforcement to seize your firearms without proper judicial process, and without you committing a crime. So yes, please let Daddy Government continue to rain down this tyranny on all law-abiding citizens just because others who don't understand are afraid of people owning guns. Wild times, my friends. I love how this shitty news broadcast focuses on how the red flag law allows police in New Mexico to seize guns from whomever they so desire, rather than focusing on the fact that they could have removed this woman or man from the residence they were called to, just so that this entire thing could have been prevented. You know, they could have done their jobs. The taxpayers pay them to do. I bet June Ann and her family have paid taxes throughout their lives and all to these worthless government puppets. Well, if only their critical thought processes actually worked, or lobotomies were still a thing. 82-year-old June Ann Fannell called for police because she was in fear for her safety. When they arrived, she continually told them her caregiver was going to kill her and begged them to stay and do something about it. They did not. I can only imagine how it happened. They contacted her, shot the shit with her caregiver, Henry Cardona, and then left after he flipped out and told them to. Another shitty part to all this is Henry even made comments about killing June Ann to officers. Do they think it was a fucking joke? A red flag gun seizure wouldn't have saved June Ann. Sure, if they seized the firearms, maybe she wouldn't have been shot. But if this psychopath of an old man wanted to kill her, there are a variety of simple household items that could have done so, since she was bedridden to begin with. 4 hours after officers left, the neighbor called 911 and said Henry had killed June Ann and was screaming. And sure enough, he did. If he was that unhinged, would seizing his firearms have prevented this? Maybe. But also, this could have been 100% prevented if these soulless assholes did their jobs. I, for one, think they were scared of this old man and just made small talk with him about his guns, then left, rather than sat his old ass down and figured out an alternative to June Ann's care. They could have asked for a relative to come and get her and take her in. They could have figured out a care facility. You know, be resourceful, like these morons were trained to be in the academy. Or does that only apply to violating people's rights, not the preservation of life? If I were in that situation, that's exactly what I would have done. For God's sake, help that poor woman. I know. Some old people are not very lucid, and sometimes you do have to do some digging to find out what's truly going on. But in this situation, they saw and heard it all for themselves and chose to do nothing. May Junan rest in peace. May Henry rot in jail. And may these officers be held liable, fired, prosecuted, and sued for every last thing they own. And may you all remember, the government is not here to help you. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, know your rights.
Since Cardona has been charged, he's been at home wearing an ankle monitor and on full house arrest. Today, his attorney tried to change that. During a hearing, Sandoval County District Court did not allow us to record. Henry Cardona's attorneys argued in court Tuesday that his conditions of release should be revised.
He cannot leave the house. He can't even go around the block.
Cardona's attorney, Rudy Chavez, spoke with Target 7 after the hearing.
Mr. Cardona is on what's called house arrest, which means that he has to have prior permission from his tracker before he can do anything, before he can go to any doctor's appointments.
Chavez wanted a modification to Cardona's release, allowing him to keep the ankle bracelet on with no zone of exclusion. But Attorney General Raul Torres, who is familiar with the case, has a different opinion.
For somebody who is accused of committing a brutal and violent homicide, should be behind bars. And I don't think that is a controversial position for most people in our community.
The judge ultimately decided to leave Cardona on full house arrest.
We understand the seriousness of the charges, but we also dispute those charges. And I'm fine with what the judge ruled today.
All right, folks, and that does it for today's video. I personally don't like red flag laws. I do believe that the cops didn't do what they could have for the woman, and she ended up dying. Cops are incompetent, folks. You cannot watch one cold case filed episode where cops are not incompetent, and you hear it on every documentary regarding police and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pretty sad what happened to the woman. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree with these red flag laws or not? See you guys on the next one.